texts coming in already on 81333. Let's take a look at this one. It's Dave at the allotment. Allotment Dave. It's Dave at the allotment.
Hello there, Dave's allotment. It's the 7th of July today, and it's nice and sunny. There's plenty of things to get on with, so I'm going to have a quick cuppa, listen to the radio station and crack on. See you in a bit. Right, it's about that time. Like Michael Jackson would have said, this is it. I'm going to see what potatoes I've got. So I had a feel round on the last video, and Joe says I was probably dreaming, so I probably was. I have bloody allotment update videos on the brain these days. Just cut the tops off. Yeah, Jackie, you can hold on them. Let's see what we've got. What's it been now? Well, nothing so far. Oh wait there, there we go. Hey then. Not bad. Well, if they come that size, I'll be happy. This could take a while, so I'll just pause it. I'll be back when I'm done. Well, I'm back and I've done them all. I've been through all this, and it's with it being just cow manure and grass cuttings, it's turned into perfect compost, so I'll stick that in the compost bin. But there's me tatties there. Not bad for the first earlies. These are red Juki York. I don't think they would have got any bigger than that, and if you leave them in too long anyway, the skins get too tough. But if you can see there, you don't need the skin just scrapes off. Do a quick wash and a boil, and they'll be lovely. Them lovely. Talking about potatoes, while I'm on it, I've had a few comments asking us why I pick the flowers off my potato plants. Well, the reason is because the flower of the potato isn't needed, so it's just producing, it's just making energy trying to make a flower which isn't there. And I know some people like to have the flowers on, but honestly they're not there. The bees hardly go on them, to tell you the truth. But if you do want the flowers, if you do want to attract the bees, sorry, the best thing to do is grow some comfrey. And honestly, that if you want to attract bees, grow some comfrey, because they seem to love these flowers there. So sacrifice the potato flowers and grow some comfrey. That's me. I can't even speak properly. This heat, I can't get over it. Like I say, comfrey, flowers, Also, you don't want to have the flowers on if you're going to make it into comfrey tea. You just keep chopping it back. This has had about 5 chop backs now, and it's grown back. It'll come back. I don't know if you've ever seen me comfrey video, but that's the cutting there that I've put in. That's the bits. They've all started growing again. So it doesn't take long. But like I say, that's the reason why they pull the taties off, because they're not needed, and the goodness will go back into the soil, into the ground where you want the potatoes to go. Okie doke. Right, I'm going to nip home and get them taties in for my tea. I'll be back shortly when the sun's gone down a bit, because like I say, it's far too hot. And he's wanting a tea. Anyway, I'm blabbering on. Haha. Back soon. Alright, I just while I'm having a cup on that in the tab, I'll introduce you to me. These fellas, see? Oi, wake up, you twat. This is a vandal, aren't you? Aye, he said, didn't you? And you're going to get hung, aren't you? So he's not really my friend, he's me vandal. Don't hang me! Oh, sounds like we're going to have to hang you. There's the trademark siren. And he's thinking, what the hell are you talking about? Well, let's crack on. Now, while I'm on a quick tab and watering me veggies, I want to have a talk about this apple tree. Now, it just so happens I watched the programme the other night called the Great British Food Revival. Now, I never usually watch it, but I just so happened to watch it this week, and it was on about apples and how you can identify them and what have you. So I found out through watching this program, there was a there used to be 1,200 types of English apple. Now they've only got 600 varieties, and there's a place down south, I can't remember its name, but it says you can actually send the apples off. So hopefully I'll get some apples off here this year, because you've got to send 3 away, and a little bit of the leaf and the story behind the tree itself. But as you can see, it's I don't know if you can see with my shadow, but it's an old tree, like, so it's got to be an old variety. It'd be interesting if it was one of the lost varieties, like, because I have had apples before in the past, and to look at, you wouldn't want to eat them, but they taste absolutely lovely, you know. So hopefully I'll get some apples off and I'll find out what they are, and it might be an old variety, which you never know. I'll be able to, I don't know if I'll be able to name it if it's a unknown one. Dave's Allotment apples. Now then, little Jackie, now I'm smoking backy. I'll have a bit of cracky till the boat comes in. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mammy. Dance to your daddy till your daddy sings. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy. Thou shall have a haddock when the boat comes in. Right, update time. Now the bugs in the bug hotel have been busy, because they've made themselves a penthouse suite. Look at that. Look at, they've even made themselves some little settees there. They're sitting in the sun. It's amazing. It's amazing what they do if you leave them. Well, it's been a lovely day. What more can I say? Have a look at these roses. Starting to come out now. Lovely colours, like, well, lovely colour, red, and there's a good bunch on there. A couple of years time they'll be right over the arch, which will be nice to see. Now the garlic failure, I pulled one up. Where is it? That's it. Wasn't even worth it. I didn't think I would get any off, like, to be honest. I only put, well, I didn't put them in till March, I think it was. The Ribena bush things, I seem to be doing okay. Like, I'll not get any fruit off them for a couple of years yet, like, but I need to buy myself a decent lighter. Let's see if I've got any strawberries. But either that or out packing smoking. But my strawberries, like I say, let's have a look. Yeah, that's a nice one there, look at that. Lovely. So that net keeps the birds off. In fact, there's quite a few in there I can see. Oh, I'm gonna eat this now. Oh yes, juicy man, juicy. Oh, sorry about that. I just can't beat them. And like I say, I've got quite a few there, so I'm going to have a bowl full of them later on. Cabbages. Are starting to curl up now. Getting ready to be picked. The runner beans, since last week, we've started getting loads of flowers on. And they're going anti-clockwise, which I'd never noticed before until I watched that video that Rick Van Man had put on the other day. The Allotment beans as well, they've perked right up now. They're still a bit small, but hopefully they're alright. Same with them climbing beans there, they're okay. Getting plenty broad beans, plenty. Some of them are nearly ready to pick actually. I haven't had a look at these ones yet, but there's a few coming on there. I'll try a Brendan calm. Probably doesn't work. My apples I was showing you before. Look at that. In fact, I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to take a picture. Back in a bit. Right, I'm back. Got quite a good picture there. See what it looks like on the camera later on. But I keep ducking under. This is my crow. If you've never seen it before, it works. When it's windy, it flaps about. Keeps the things off. My beetroot's getting huge now. Oh, that one's ready to pick. That's it, first beetroot of the year. Now I don't know what they are. There's three types: cylindrica, bold hardy, and Egyptian flatroot. So that looks like a bold hardy one to me. The radish is doing okay, and that's me parsnips there. I forgot about them actually. I started weeding and there they were. Now I've put some pak choi, some and mooly radish in that bed there. Pak choy, choy sam. Last week I said these were cabbage. They're not, the lettuce. It's their mixed lettuces, and they're starting to come up. Looks like a lot of Rossa and some others. Peas are liking the weather. Them ones are as well. Onions are still fattening up. Now these broccoli have bolted. This went to like all stringy and just went to flower. Now Ray says that's because I've let the plants actually dry out. If you let them dry out, that's what happens. So regular watering on the broccoli. I'm sick of looking at these sweet corn now, but they are getting bigger, so there still may be hope yet. Find out soon. I'm not touching any of these potatoes just yet. Like, there's plenty of time for them to come on. But have a look at all of these blackberry flowers. Bee, hello Mr. Busy Bee, do your business. Flowers all over. So we're going to have a good crop of blackberries this year, and the tayberries, I'll show you them later, they're doing okay as well. Carrots, I can actually see carrot now. I'll let them thicken up a bit more. Looks like one of them white ones there. The challenge one, the outdoor challenge one, is doing okay. Leeks, comfrey. I'll just run through this bit. Oh me, these poppies don't last long, but they're nice when they're up. Like, that one should come out on Remembrance Day. I wear it as a remembrance poppy. This one here, these purple ones, them are opium poppies. Them. If the police come, I'll be in trouble. The artichoke is a little bit bigger than last week. Through into the greenhouse, the baking hot greenhouse. I watered the floor before, but it's cooled it right down. Like, have you ever seen any tomatoes that shape before? Because I haven't. And they're supposed to turn red and yellow striped, so that'll be interesting to see. I'm going to have to put some stakes into these cucumbers, because they want to start to climb now. And here's a little tip for you as well. On the gardening program they were talking about cucumbers, and it says that the base of the cucumber plant doesn't like to be sitting in water, so you're best off getting like a 2 litre bottle, cutting the top off and just sinking it in the soil, the water in there, and then there's no water getting to the actual base of the cucumber itself, because apparently it'll just rot if it sits in the water. Pepper, I just potted on this today. It's a Scotch bonnet. This is a bell pepper which I potted on 3 days ago. It's starting to get flowers on now. Now this is the interesting, well, I keep saying interesting, but it's fascinating to me. I seen someone's video in the they were growing a pineapple, like cut off the top. This one's dead. It hasn't worked, like, unfortunately. But there was a couple of seeds, and I thought, I'll go and I'll just stick them in some compost, and it grew actual pineapples. So I'm surprised about that. bees in there. I am surprised that that's happened, like. Go on, bee, pollinate them tomatoes. I'll let you out. I am surprised them have come up. I'm going to put them in that hotbed in the greenhouse, in the big greenhouse there. See if they grow. But next year I'm going to put them in a area. I never ever thought pineapple seeds would grow like. I've got some chives from up in Spencer's garden. There was a big clump, so I've separated I've thinned them out and got 5 pots there. So once they get a little bit root on them, I'll chop them back for the winter. I'm getting quite a few of these little strawberries on, like. They're nice. They're nice, but the thing is, there's loads of seeds, so it's not really worth growing. So I've just left it for the birds. They'll eat them. These marigolds are getting massive, but there's no flowers on them yet, like. Let's see what happens. I've had to fill this water butt up with fresh water because the water was stinking really badly, and it made us think, because it's never been that smelly before. It made us think when I got broken into, maybe I had put something into the water. So anyway, I've swilled it out and filled it up with fresh water there. And there's a scare vandal hanging. Look, he's turned into a ghost, a skull, whatever. Where's the thing? Wait. Serves you right for breaking into my allotment. Will be. You're getting a bit too close there. Aye. Hanging there with his shower clothes on. I'm gonna have to get him some Air Max trainers and get him some white socks. What's happening in here? What I've had to do is chop back because there was a load of runner sucker bits coming off this grapevine, which was probably making the grapes not thicken up. But they are starting to come. That's me hotbed there. So them pineapple seeds, once they get a little bit bigger, that's where they're going. Now these bush tomatoes are going berserk. I asked Ray if his was the same, and he says they are. So that's how they must grow like. But they're starting to get tomatoes on all over the place. Actually, you can't see because there's that much leaf, like. With these, in fact, there's a bit of weed there. I need to take that out. Not much happening with these cerise cherry ones, like. The money makers have started getting tomatoes on already. It's unbelievable how quick they grow. Bull, chuck. And these potatoes under the black bag are starting to flower. I'd like to see the final product. There's another tomato, weird tomato. Pardon me. Got a dry mouth. It's that bloody warm. It's cooling down now, like, but I should be and all. It's 8 o'clock. Annie's gone home. I took her home earlier on because she was getting too hot. So that's it for now. Hope you have had a good tour. And hope it's a nice and sunny for everybody else. Well, not too sunny, you know, a little bit rain. That does. But thanks for watching. Subscribe and all of that sort of stuff. I'm gonna go home and get my tea now. And Watch out, vandals. See yous now.